First thing we have to do is set up a service. This is done by going to the Services tab, clicking on Add a Service, and then give it a name. I'm going to call mine Joke because I'm going to front my Joke instance. Now we add an instance by clicking on Service Instance, clicking Add Instance, choosing your protocol for TLS. I'm going to jokeindex.com on port 80, and then my health check, make sure you get HTTP, jokeindex.com, and set an interval. This will hit the server every 5 seconds to make sure that it's healthy. To describe the services that we'll be providing security against, we go to our Services tab and Service Endpoints. We can either manually add a service endpoint with something like .star, which is a wildcard that will accept all traffic, or other get, put, post, etc. Or we can import a Swagger document, which will overwrite whatever's there and import the entire spec. Once we have our endpoints defined, we can go to the Edge Gateway link, API Protections, and when we scroll down, we find our services here with unpublished and not protected. To allow traffic to pass through, click on the link and switch to Anonymous. Authenticated is another choice, which requires connection to the IDP. To create a security policy, we need to go to the Edge Gateway, Access Policies, and then hit the Add Policy link. I'll be checking a header called Joke. The default is a fail, which we can simply remove by hitting the trash can. Then we can add a validator, go to Headers, add a new header field, which in this case I will call X Joke, and then make sure that the value equals funny bone. Save, and make sure that you also save the policy that you created and save the entire policy enforcement. Then we go back to API and protection, find the endpoint that we want to protect, and select that policy. And it's now protected. Cloudentity allows you to create applications that can authorize using OAuth. To do this, we'll log into demo.cloudentity.com, which will redirect us to our organization. In my case, mine is called Curly Term 1178. Go to the Applications, and because we're creating a developer application, we're going to go to the developer portal by clicking on the Manage OAuth Clients. Now you may see some existing applications, but we can create a new application by clicking on the plus symbol, giving it a name, and a human readable description. Then we can choose what type of application. Because I'm going to be using this as a tutorial, I'm simply going to create terminal type. This just provides different kinds of options for redirect URLs and the kinds of permissions that we're going to grant it in terms of grant types. Now I can either view or I can copy my OAuth keys and move forward.